Hello, Twitch kind and YouTubers. You know, I'm terrible with these intros. I gotta come up with better ones when I'm doing these live streams. Welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Ankylo with me, BlueAnkylo. We're not done yet. We gotta finish off this this courtroom. I'm not gonna leave a cliffhanger like that. So last time we got some, not really anything useful clues. We got some sleeping pill bottles. Maybe that'll come useful. And we know about some other people that were on scene, but yeah, we're not in a good position for the beginning of this trial today. Sorry, Will, it doesn't look good. Well, my hot boss disappeared, and I think you're gonna go to jail even though you're innocent. Oh, hey, Mia. Nice to see you're back. Yeah, there's that. Oh. So our ghost boss feels particularly close to our client because he's about to die as well. That's not promising at all. This is no time for dead people jokes. Please, ghost boss. We should be able to find something in the evidence. It's that or lose. Alright. I wish I had more evidence with me, but we're just gonna have to use our wits and figure it out as we go. Willpower. Edgeworth. Alright, another opening statement. Yesterday we learned there were other people present. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. First witness. Oh, not him again. Manella. I hate this guy. Yeah, noob ruffle. Alright. Very well, let's testify about whatever you saw. If Powers is innocent, someone did it. I mean, you know, just assume your client is innocent and work from there. I guess that's a fair way to start. Day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing action scene run through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at the time. That's not a good start. So, cross-examination. So you got there at 9 in the morning. Seems fair. So whenever your witness goes, it's a good sign to probably press. In the employee area. Fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Who else was there? Security lady was watching the whole thing, lol. So, 4 people exactly. Took longer than he thought. How long did it take exactly? Willpower twisted his ankle. Broke the spear, had to be fixed. So he missed his lunch. Broths! Rolling on the floor starving. Uh-huh. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, except for the people that ate it outside of the trailer. T-bone steaks. The assistant cooked it up. It was her! There were plates with bones on it in the employee area, but there were also plates by the trailer. He had a meeting in Studio 2. So in the end, you didn't get to eat, you say. No steak, at least. Doesn't something about that seem odd? Well, the fact that you're pointing it out, Mia, does make me concerned. Is it contradictory? It's definitely vague. What did he eat? Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Some chocolate. It's not... Sounds like I might have missed something about the skipping lunch section. I'm gonna have to come back to that later. You're in the meeting until 4. Mr. Manella. These scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. I believe it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure no one left. Can you be actually sure? Sounds like he's lying. Well, it sounds like it's the food thing with lunch. They must have had a lunch break. And he just is lying about it. So I ended up skipping lunch. So what could we present here? Oh, you know what? I never even looked at this. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Don't know much about that. What else have we got here? 215 to 4. Sleeping pills. Broken spear. Well, I bet you we just have to press them and then pick the correct option this time. Alright, so vague was not the right answer. It's something must be contradictory then. Mr. Manella. When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. 2 plates. The same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch? Haha! He was embarrassed, but he did eat. So he did sneak a T-bone steak in. The break that you lied about? This guy should be thrown in jail for contempt of court. He just said they definitely took no breaks. Exactly, Phoenix. Good thinking. I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs, except for when you all had a break. do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second, Mr. Manella. You did contradict yourself. Didn't you just tell the court you ate a T-bone steak during the break? Oops, Raffle. Well, music change. Got him on the back burner now. Drive it home. This guy's a little dirty liar. Yeah, one of them could have killed this guy during the break. Testify about the break. Now he's in trouble. No, Edgeworth has already got it he's got it planned. He had this all planned out ahead of time. It's just like him. Yeah, I took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. That's only 13 in base 12. Yeah, sure. It could be enough time. The judge would like more than 15 minutes to eat a T-bone steak, at least. Where are we pressing here? Only 15 minutes. There were 2 plates on the table. Divas. In case you didn't get the pun before. Ha ha ha. Ha. I get it. So the producer was eating, and he was eating. What about those other bigwigs? Speculation. It was too short to get anything really good. So... what do we use to prove that he could have gone in that amount of time? I mean, it's not like it's very far for 15 minutes. But how do I prove it? I'm not even sure again. Do I give them the guide map? This is the only thing I can think of is presenting the guide map as proof that it's not very far away. Okay, so I didn't get this the first time through, but the break was 2:30 to 2:45. We'll just keep pressing. I may have just missed something in order of pressing because I skipped that first one. So him and Diva were eating for supposedly 15 minutes. He says that's not enough time for murder. No, Edgeworth, we have not had enough. No, we know that they had a 15-minute break. Well, the monkey head is going to be used as counterproof for what I'm about to prove, unfortunately. I can already foresee it. This is critical. Uh-oh. Do you claim someone went from the trailer? So he said they had their break at 2:30. The problem is, we already know that they couldn't have between those minutes. Between 2:30 and 2:45. So we're going to have to take a different line here. It's impossible for them to do that. They must have gone before or after. I thought he might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. Yeah, I didn't fall for his trap. See, we would have got a little broken exclamation mark if we'd done that one, I think. If we'd tried to push it, he would have used this evidence to get us in trouble. Yeah, so we know about this. It's all been proven. By Mrs. Monkey's severed head. I thought it was Mr. Monkey. Yeah. Exactly, Phoenix. Exactly. We didn't really get anywhere with Manella, did we? We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1 during the lunch break because the monkey head was in the way. They therefore have no relation to this case, at the moment. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it. That we know of, anyway. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. Yeah, up to this point, it seems very, very weak that you could just convict him for murder off of that alone. Oh good, decisive evidence. Another witness. Uh-oh, it's gonna be that kid. The kid is gonna sink us! He saw the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. This is not good, guys. We're in trouble. 10-minute recess. Could use a snack too. Well, first run, we didn't get off to a good start, I don't think. Mia, I need some help. Ghost Boss, you gotta help me out. If you give up, what am I gonna do? Exactly. Not while there was a chance. One thing became clear. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. Notice how she didn't say they could not have killed him, but they could not have gone to Studio 1. I think I have an inkling of what may have happened. If you take into account some of the details around the outside of Studio 2, or the trailer by Studio 2. Don't worry, buddy, I got a plan. I'm not going to tell anybody about it just yet, though. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. Just be yourself, yeah. Hero to children everywhere. This one's for the kids. Let's do it, she says. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright, back to court. Just gotta figure out how to talk ourselves into a victory. Gotta pull out that lawyerly trickeryness. Our witness is a grade schooler of tender years. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Cody Hackins. Well, Cody likes us anyway, so. He'll answer our questions, probably. One of these donut crates? There's a lot of donut crates around here. Alright, kid. No cameras allowed in court. Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. Take that. Yeah. 2nd grade? 7 years old? Already falling for me. I guess he's off to a good start. Try to be gentle. Edgeworth. Deduction on his score. Global Studios. Oh, Davidson. What pops? I mean, he's only 7. I'm pretty sure he needs to have, like, a parent present for this or something. Yeah, incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden. It's just spam bots, pork and jabs. It's not even people, they're just bots that automatically do that everywhere. That's why we've got Nightbot to delete them all instantly. He probably did, Mia. Alright. Tell us about the day of the murder. So, I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet, and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Now, the crime scene, the murder scene was inside Studio 1. That is where they found the body. Did he not just say that he couldn't get there? You guys gotta pay more attention. I remember... Let me just check some evidence here. Don't worry, Cody, I'm not going to be rough on you. So, according to the autopsy, time of death 2:30, pierced through the chest by a spear. That doesn't conflict with what he said. "2 p.m. before the tree went down," or the monkey went down. Guide map. Samurai spear. Sleeping pills. The monkey head. Special photos of every victory scene. So he does take pictures of every victory scene normally. Cody still carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. He said he didn't have it with him on the day he went through, though. We'll see. Good old internet. Sure. He was going for the studio, but he didn't make it. Yeah, let's just press him a little bit about where he was, if we can. He saw the blue studio doors. Now, he might have seen Studio 2 and not Studio 1, because he was lost. He came out by the studio and saw the Steel Samurai. Standing by the gate. Just thinking about stuff. And then out came the bad guy. A person, kind of tall, skinny. Not even necessarily wearing the Dark Magistrate or Evil Magistrate's costume. Because if it was the Magistrate, he would totally have recognized, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this kid is like a super, whatever the name of the show is, super fanboy for this TV show. He knows all the heroes and the villains. The main villain, if he had walked out, he would have said Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate fought. Instead, he said some random bad guy. That's important. Of course he took whoever this guy was down. How did he do it? He kind of didn't move, like he was dead. What happened to your camera, though? Use gentle words, but be firm. Alright, well, I think we're gonna present his camera first, because I'm pretty sure he had a camera. I think this is lying. I think this is more like, I didn't get a good picture, so boo. I might be wrong, though, but we're gonna try. He says he always carries it. You always bring your camera wherever you go. Yeah, sorry kid, you gotta tell the truth. Look, Judge, this is what I do. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh, Judge. You did bring it, didn't you? How cruel you are to terrorize a kid so? Come on. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Ooh, burned. Well, Cody. Not a problem. I need the truth. I need the truth. Why would I use it? Yeah, see, we already have the proof for this one, too. Alright, let's get his rearrangement. Version 2 testimony. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Alright, but that was very brief. Cross-examine. So, the thing that we have to remember here is he did mention somewhere when we were talking to him that he always takes a photo of the victory scene on the final blow. Always. You can't say words like always to people like me. He was glued to the action. He couldn't take his eyes off it. Okay, where's the spot specifically where he's... He had his camera, but instead of taking a picture, blah blah blah. Well, let's try his book to remind him that he always takes a picture. Your Honor, the statement... Oh no, this is too generic. That's not what I wanted to see. I should have pressed him first. No! Sometimes it's very ambiguous how you're supposed to solve it. I probably had the right idea, but I just put it in the wrong order. That will happen sometimes. Did you watch the whole fight? Should always press first, though, because you don't generally lose points for pressing. I feel bad that we finally got our first strike. I was trying to be gentle on the kid, and it cost me an exclamation point. So the bad guy attacked the Steel Samurai. Okay, let's get this cleared up. Just a regular person, regular Joe. I kind of don't remember. Yeah, see, I don't believe that either. Yeah, what was the final blow? What stopped him? The Steel Samurai brought him to justice. How? Yeah, okay, let's get to the details. That's what we need. A samurai kick and a samurai punch. He is supposed to be 7, so something. Press harder! We tried being nice. Time to press him hard. Yeah, you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. You missed the most important part. Objection, your objection. What kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Well, time to guess. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Well, I do have an idea. We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Well, this is tricky. He could watch it. Show evidence. What am I gonna show? Now do I show his book? I'm probably gonna get a strike here because I'm not 100% sure which one I'm supposed to go with. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I don't think that is correct. I tried the book earlier and it cost me, so let's go with something else. He was looking at something else, probably. That's great. Very convincing. What could distract the boy from seeing... Think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Dang it! That's the trouble with Phoenix. Sometimes he's just not very good at making stuff up. At least it didn't cost me any points. Okay, we gotta try some evidence. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Oh, I know! He was trying to get the stupid camera to work, because he doesn't know how to use it. Bam! Proof. The witness stated that he recently received this camera. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Ah, correct. Why would he be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? He was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Bullseye. Gotcha. It's not your fault, Cody. Pressing, not picking. Well, he might have been lying a little bit. Look, it only took me a couple extra chances. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that's because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah, gotcha. And he probably is hiding even more. More testifying! Thanks, boss. Ghost boss. That no one recognizes as my dead colleague. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Tell us about your camera. Why you didn't take a picture. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. I'm not sure, but I'm going to start pressing. Of course I'm right. Just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so something happened between the two of them. Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. So he held up his camera to take a picture. Too many buttons. Couldn't figure it out. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so he missed it. Once it opened, yeah, what did you see after that? Person on the ground and Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. I would have once, and yeah, exactly. I bet you he took a picture at the end once he finally had his camera working. Listen up, Cody Hackins. Yeah, I know exactly what happened. Sure. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my special powers. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Why would I want to keep a picture like that? Well, maybe now we throw the book at him. So yeah, you're right. Just escape the clutches of the villain. Held up the camera. Didn't get it in time. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Okay, this time, let's use his book that proves that he loves taking victory scenes. I know it failed me last time. This time, though, right? Cody! I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. Always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I got them all, never missed one. Perfect collection. So, Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? It's called Path to Glory. Collection of the pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hawkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order in the court. If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Think, think, think! Are we sure about this? Tell them the truth. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? It wasn't blurry photos. It definitely wasn't a mistake. The Steel Samurai did not win. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why he deleted those photos. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. He's a fanboy. Fanboys never let their heroes die. The witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Tell the truth, kid. Ah, we finally broke him down. I feel a little bit bad for the kid. He's not nearly as bad as the creepy director or the windbag. You saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Yep. The samurai fell down, and he didn't move. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. What's going on? I've all made a serious mistake. An error. What's this all about? Well, Hammer was obviously the victim. The guy who died was Jack Hammer. It has to be he who died due to something stabbing him in the heart. He was, at the time, probably wearing the Steel Samurai outfit, even though that's not his normal role. If you remember, outside of the trailer though, there was some peculiar looking stabbity fences. Of course Jackhammer died. But the Steel Samurai fell too. It was a draw. No, hold on. I should have clicked the other one. He didn't say what I was expecting him to say. I just clicked the wrong button. I thought Phoenix was going to pull out something different. Say goodbye to one of our precious exclamation marks. First you're right, now you're wrong. Alright, so Hammer was wearing the Steel Samurai outfit, therefore he was the victim. That's the difference. If I get this one wrong again, I'm going to be so mad because he just keeps saying it wrong after I click the option. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai that day. Okay, we're getting some clapping from the audience. Good, good. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. This could be Mr. Jackhammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. He also saw Willpower hurt his ankle. Everyone thought he went early. She didn't get to the guard station until 1. She never saw old Hammer. Just assumed he'd already gone before she got back. Never saw anybody go by. Jackhammer left after lunch, but no one saw him go to the studio either. And there's no picture of him going by the security cameras. Waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap. Snuck to the dressing room, stole the Steel Samurai costume. I can guess. Cody, okay. So it's a different person in the suit, you're right. There was one piece of data I saved. Show us! Yeah, not with Edgeworth like that. That is not a 1. It doesn't tell you who is in the costume. It does tell us something else. Wait. We've been getting little hints that this might not have happened inside Studio 1 from this kid. He never made it inside Studio 1. All this time he's been saying he saw them die, but the spot where we found Jackhammer's body does not match up with this kid's testimony. Especially with this photo. Yep, Mia knows. Find the inconsistency. I hope I clicked the right thing. So, this looks like a backwards 2, right? That looks like the bottom of a 2. We'll go with this one. Apparently I clicked the wrong spot. Okay, well I'll try the one up top, even though that's pretty clearly a backwards 2. Try it again up here. The number on the gate, there we go. Clearly not a 1 anyway. Haha, Mr. Edgeworth. That's impossible! Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Studio 2! Right by those pokety-stabby fences. That would explain the 2 on the picture, yeah? I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. So there's no way our client could have done it. Remember the testimony. No one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Only then, in fact. Haha! As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There's a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Manella and Miss Diva were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Jackhammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? It's actually a little fuzzy right now while he was limping past the camera. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jackhammer stole the costume. I might have proof. Let me try. You do. I'm much less confident. Pretty sure though. I'm fairly certain the pill bottle is our decisive proof. Take that! This is it. An empty medicine bottle. Found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. I have an idea. We could check him for the side effects of the sleeping drugs. Let's try that. Run a test of Powers' blood. Should find traces of the sleeping pills. It proves that he took the pills. Well, try another one. I have another idea. Let's try the bottle. If it's got his fingerprints on it. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on the bottle. In fact, we need both of them. We need the blood test to prove that that Willpower ingested sleeping pills, and we need evidence that Jackhammer has touched the bottle that contains the drug that's in Willpower's system. You need both of these, I'm pretty sure, actually. Because only fingerprints doesn't mean that Willpower actually took any sleeping pills. It just means Jackhammer had a bottle of sleeping pills on his, like, they were his, and he took them, perhaps. Plot hole. Suspend proceedings for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright, your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow, or else you fry. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Willpower. Extended until tomorrow, the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. Well, we definitely made some progress. Whew, that was better than the first day. Saved by a hair. Hey, Will. It's because we're lawyers. It's our job. Haha. Maybe I should be an actor, indeed. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Just like my ghost boss. Ho ho ho. Just kidding. Final investigation. We'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Alright, unfortunately, that will not be today. YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll drill down into the killer's true motive in the next session. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed and have a great day.